What's up, guys? I have 5 things I want to cover in this video, and I do tend to ramble when I'm just talking to the camera, so let's go. Number 1, this channel has a new name, and I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, noticed it. It was meant to be kind of a transparent change, so I hope that it's not going to cause any issues with people saying, oh, what's this new channel I'm subscribed to? No, it's the same channel. It's BPS Customs. This has always been the brand. This has always been my company. S-Tech TV was something that I called the channel initially because there was some conflict with another company that was BPS Customs. I feel like I'm established enough now where it's not an issue anymore, and I can call myself the actual name of the company. So I've switched the channel name back to BPS Customs. The reason for S-Tech TV is long and completely uninteresting, but now there's continuity. My Twitter is BPS Customs, my company's BPS Customs. That's what I'm going to be going for by moving forward, and I think it'll create a lot less confusion as, why do you have 2 names? Well, no, I don't. So I hope that this is a good change and something that you guys have been kind of asking me for anyway. So moving on, number 2, Project Sunrise. What's going on with Project Sunrise? Well, nothing. Project Sunrise is going to be something that I'm not going to be working on anymore. I want to thank my sponsors. They've been great to work with, and this is the first time that I've ever discontinued a project midway. It's been through 4 iterations. I've rebuilt the loop 4 times, been through numerous CPU blocks, been through numerous cases, and it's taken up a completely extraordinary amount of my time. And for reasons that I won't get into here, because I do need to still talk to a couple of my sponsors as far as what exactly happened, and I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I can't move forward. I can't continue to waste my time on something that I keep having to tear down and rebuild for something that is not anything that is in my control. So that's all I'll say on that. And I know that that may not be a great explanation, but I hope you guys accept that and know that I don't stop projects midway through and not feel the gravity of that decision. So thanks for sticking around through Project Sunrise. There will be more water cooling projects in the future. I'm actually going to be rebuilding my main rig, so hopefully that happens pretty soon, and you guys could take a look at that, and you know, that one will finish. That one will get done. Sorry for those of you who are looking forward to the conclusion of that series, and I know there were definitely a bunch of you, but something that needs to be done for my channel. I can't keep putting videos out there that's saying, oh, it's not done. You know, because that doesn't do anything for anybody. It's supposed to be entertaining and informative, and me just kind of throwing my hands up in the air and saying I can't finish the project. You know, here's an incomplete shell of a computer. That's not good. I can't keep doing it. So I'm going to stop it. We're going to restart something else. In that same vein, when I was at CES, AlphaCool gave me a watch. They said it was for me. They said, here, have this watch is for you. And then they said, here, have this watch. This is for your viewers. Give this watch away. And I said, that's an awesome idea. I'll do it at the conclusion of Project Sunrise. So what I want to do is actually, because I'm not going to be finishing Project Sunrise, I want to make sure that I give away this watch. And actually, I'm going to give away both of them. So this is how we're going to do it. It's not going to be Gleam. We're going to do it on Twitter. Tweet at me, hashtag AlphaCoolWatch. Tell me why you want a watch and what color you want. And I'll pick my favorites, and you guys will get a watch. You know, I hope you guys have my Twitter. It's at BPS_customs. And I'll get that done in the next couple days once I start getting some submissions. And I hope you guys enjoy the watches. Third thing, CES. CES was awesome. It also almost killed me. It was extraordinarily hectic, and covering an event of that size and you know, in that many different venues, because it was in hotels and convention center and whatnot, it was something that one person should never attempt, and I have found that out. And next year I will be bringing some help, an editor or a camera person, or maybe I'll just drag my wife along or something like that. She'll love that. But I had a great time. I got to meet in person a lot of people that I had been dealing with, you know, vendors on the channel, and it was really good to talk to them and get to know them. And I tried to bring you guys as much coverage as I could. I think I put out 14 videos over the 5 days I was there, and then another 2 since I've been back. And I have another 2 still to come. This weekend was a little hectic with some family stuff, and that's usually when I do my editing. So those videos are still coming. Cooler Master and Alpha Cool videos are still on the way. But I want to thank you guys for sticking around through the CES coverage. You guys seem to really enjoy it, and there were a lot of comments and activity on the videos. And thank you so much for that. It was great to be there. I will definitely go back. And I hope you guys didn't mind. I was having a couple audio issues on day 2 that I was there, and I tried to fix that for the rest of the show, and I think that went a lot better. But that's it for CES. I'm glad to be done with it. It was I was super dead. I got home and I just passed out. It was a lot of work in 5 days, but worth it. Thing number 4, my video series, The Best PC You Could Build, will not be going away, but it will be renamed. I think there's some people out there that kind of thought that I was being very clickbaity with the name. That was not the original goal. The goal was to say, this is the best PC you could build for this price. So the name actually had a purpose. But it wasn't taken that way by some people, and people thought I was just kind of fooling them. I got a lot of, this isn't the best PC you could build comments, and then get some kind of a parts list that was for $20,000 or something along those lines. It's not the point of the video. Clearly you missed the point. But at the same time, I understand why there could be some confusion. And I also want to maybe approach the video series in a little bit different way. Like my entry-level X99 system that I did was not price-based, it was utility-based. And I think I want to do a lot more videos like that, where I say, this is my monthly build for February, and this is what we're doing in February. I know that a lot of other channels do things like that, and that's kind of what I was trying to avoid when I started the series, making a video series that was very much like what everybody else was doing. But because of some of the issues I was having with the naming scheme, I'm just going to change that part of it and move on. And we're going to continue these videos. They're going to start again in February. I think I had said that before CES, that January is going to be too hectic. I'm not going to be able to do one of them. But I have a lot of new parts, a lot of Kaby Lake stuff. Ryzen stuff should be in, I don't know. I don't know exactly when, but hopefully shortly. And we're going to do a bunch of builds based on the new technology. And I hope you guys enjoy them, because I enjoy doing them. I really enjoy building these systems at these price points. I keep getting text messages. So anyway, that series will continue. You'll continue to see monthly builds from me. It'll just be called something different. I haven't decided exactly on the name yet. But we're going to move on to thing number 5, which is something that I forget. My video on then and now. I did a video right up here, comparing an 8800 GTX and a GTX 1080. Now this video started out doing normal viewership for me, had a couple thousand views on it or something along those lines, and then all of a sudden it took on a life of its own and just skyrocketed. It's got like 150,000 views right now. Thanks, that's awesome. But the problem is this is not the way I want my videos to look. And a lot of people seem to have issue with the way I was approaching this video. And I think the reason they had issue with it was because they kind of missed the whole point of what I was doing. This isn't a straight up comparison. This is not a test of one card versus another. This is not something where you're going to see benchmarking charts and I'm going to talk about why one card is superior and why you should buy the other one and what. This is not something we're testing normal hardware. This was nostalgia. This was saying, look how far we've come in 10 years. I made a mistake in the video. I said that the GTX 1080 was on the 14 nanometer process, whereas it's actually 16. And a lot of people were very happy and very quick to point that out and call me names in the comments. And also, I didn't pull down the resolution slider when I was playing with the GTX 1080, and I could have gone down apparently to 4K resolution if I really wanted to. Okay, my mistake. I can't say that those are not my mistakes. At the same time, I think focusing on those things is really getting into the minutia and not seeing the overall picture here, which is look at this technology and look at this technology, and let's have some fun and play one of the most popular and demanding games of all time because I had a blast making that video. And I'm going to continue to make then and now videos. Because I have up there, I have an AMD board and an Intel board from 10 years ago with some processors that I'm really pumped to play around with because they're going to be terrible. I also have a Western Digital Raptor hard drive up there. I have a lot planned for this video series because they are fun. I enjoy buying these old parts and taking a look at them and saying, oh man, look at how we used to do things. And that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Look at how we used to do things. Look at how things used to be. Look at what the top of the line used to be. Because a lot of people don't remember. A lot of people in this industry weren't around 10 years ago. So that's kind of where I was going with that. And maybe I'll make that a little more clear in my next video, because I don't like having a lot of people dislike a video and because they don't understand where I'm coming from. So maybe I'll be a little more clear, but I'm going to continue to do those videos because they're a lot of fun. So I think that's it. Oh, one more thing. I have a new video series that I want to do called Show Me Your Rig. No prize in this video series. This is going to be just something where people send in their systems and I take a look at them, I'll put them in a video and I'll talk about them. Because PC building is a craft. And I know a lot of other people do, you know, monthly contests or something like that, like Ed does PC Wars and whatnot. And that's not what I'm trying to be. I just want to talk about the craft, talk about the build, talk about, you know, maybe what I would have done, but also why I think that you did the things that you did. So take a look at my Twitter. There's a pinned tweet that says how to enter, you know, how to send me your information, and I'll take a look at it. And that video series is upcoming. So maybe you guys could be YouTube famous for you know, 15 minutes or however long it is. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I know I ramble, and I'm gonna cut this off right here. I'll see you in the next video.